Rainforests only cover a small part of the Earth's surface, and yet they're home to over half the species of animals and plants in the world. A rainforest is a tall, dense jungle with a high amount of annual rainfall and a hot and humid climate. Rainforests are located in Central America, the Amazon, Africa, Southern Asia, and many islands in the Pacific Ocean.
You might think you have to visit an exotic locale to see animals from the rainforest, but if you happen to be in the heart of the Smoky Mountains in East Tennessee, well, you're in luck.
Located in Sevierville, the Rainforest Adventures Discovery Zoo features masterfully recreated habitats and an impressive animal collection displayed in an educational and naturalistic setting. Featuring over 600 animals, which represent over 130 rainforest species, this popular attraction has been themed by one of the nation's finest zoological contractors. His work includes Animal Kingdom at Disney World. The owner of Rainforest Adventures, Bill Lucy, works with major zoos all over the nation to preserve and protect endangered and rare creatures through breeding programs. His passion for animals and educating the public on their importance is evident.
I'm here with Bill Lucy, and he's the director of Rainforest Adventures in Sevierville, Tennessee.
Yep.
Wow, I had no idea this existed. Do you get people that come in and they're surprised?
Yeah, actually, it's been 15 years for us almost. A couple more weeks we roll around on that anniversary. And in that time, you can imagine the Smokies have got so much to do, so many places to go and see, that it's difficult for tourists, even if they've been here 20 times, to have done everything. So oftentimes, we're brand new, in a sense, even though they've maybe have been to the Smokies for 20 years in a row. To us, they're new. Oftentimes, children may come on a field trip and mom and dad didn't know about it from an hour or two away, so the kids go home with pictures and stories, and so we're discovered, as it were, in many different ways.
What is it exactly that kind of attracted you to this? I mean, why did you start this adventure center?
Well, actually, a long story. I spent quite a few years in business. Always had in the back of my mind that it would be wonderful to really enjoy what you do for a living. I think it's true that most people have to go to work. I get to go to work, and that's a little different, and that's a very sincere feeling that you wake up every day and you actually get to do something you love. A lot of hands-on work. We work with different government agencies on helping to protect animals that may be in captivity when they shouldn't be, and things like that. So it's a wonderful feeling to be able to give back, and of course at the same time really entertain families and teachers and educators and kids as well.
That's true. It's entertaining and educational at the same
It
time.
is.
And what I love about it is that it's the rainforest in the Smoky Mountains. I mean, what a tremendous opportunity for people to learn about something they otherwise wouldn't have an opportunity to know about.
Sure. I think many of us may be aware of the fact, and some may not, that rainforests only cover 6% of our Earth. That's it. 94% is either oceans or deserts or other goodies. And in that 6%, over half of all the animals on Earth exist in just that 6%. So a lot going on there. A lot of our medicines, a lot of our foods, a lot of the air we breathe, water we drink, all that good stuff is coming from the rainforests. And of course, for the kids, lemurs, monkeys, crocodiles, snakes, so it works.
Well, and some of these animals, I understand they're either rescued or they've been endangered, or maybe they're even owner surrendered.
Yeah, over time, the public's opinion and attitudes have changed towards a lot of these things. In the 1970s, there was a TV show called Beretta. Had a bird on his shoulder, a cockatoo, and everybody wanted a pet cockatoo back then. It was the fad. The problem is they live 80 years, so sometimes it's just the lifespan that dictates that.
Sure. Well, and I understand too that their ability levels are like a 3 or 4-year-old.
Yeah, it's amazing.
So it's a toddler. So it's
amazing.
A big commitment.
It is.
Well, what are some of the exhibits that maybe stand out, or just when people come? I know you have several different things happening.
We do. Perennially, monkeys and lemurs are near the top of everyone's list. Thanks to Pixar and all of the other great folks in Hollywood, everybody loves Madagascar and,
Right.
and King Louis and all that good stuff. So in modern culture, that's a very prevalent thing. Children know who they are, they recognize them, so of course we exhibit those animals. They're active. From a zoological perspective, it's wonderful because they're not nocturnal. These are primarily diurnal animals. They're busy during the day when so are all little kids, so that works out. But on the other hand, there are intermingled with other creatures they've never heard of as well. And so we try to feature animals each year. This year's new exhibit features squirrel monkeys from Central and South America. So we have a very neat Mayan Olmec looking exhibit which talks a little bit about the actual history of Central America and the people that lived there prior to the Mayans, even the pre-Mayans, the Olmecs. So the exhibit itself is designed to look like a pre-Mayan temple. And that appeals to the teachers, the geography teachers, the educators, etc. But unbeknownst to the children, they're actually learning when they're here, and we kind of dovetail that in with the fun. So we hope they go out with both.
Well, I'm ready to go on my tour here
Well,
and get inside the rainforest.
Bring it on.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Here at Rainforest Adventures, you'll find birds, reptiles, amphibians, mammals, and insects. Within all these different types, there are plenty of colorful creatures here to get your attention. Like the blue and gold macaw, this eye-catching bird eats a fruit and seed-rich diet and makes a natural habitat in dense tropical forests. Another vibrant creature is the poison dart frog, who has a striking look and undergoes the process of metamorphosis. The golden-headed lion tamarins, with their dazzling amber manes, are some of the smallest and rarest monkeys on Earth. Not as visually loud, but certainly audibly loud, are hissing cockroaches from Madagascar, which measure 2 to 4 inches in size and can live for an entire month with no food. Now that we've seen some of the more colorful creatures here, when we come back, we might actually meet a few. Today, we're in eastern Tennessee taking a trip to a tropical jungle. But don't worry, no passports are required. We talked with Rainforest Adventures owner Bill Lucy about the safe haven he's created for many rescued or endangered animals from the rainforest. His mission is to educate the public, and the zoo does this with a daily show, allowing visitors to get up close and personal with the animals.
I have a very special animal here. This one's so special. I like to bring it out in its very own antique box. Isn't that a pretty box? But you know what? I'm not going to bring it right out. Instead, I need help. You guys wait right here and we'll get this girl out. We're gonna show everybody the proper way to hold her. Now she's so special I gave her a name. Her name's Rose. She comes from Chile. This is a rose-haired tarantula. Now before my brave helpers hold Rose, we have to remember she has that big abdomen right there. We don't want to drop her. If we drop Rose, she can go splat. That'd be a bad day for Rose. Now, which one of my brave helpers is going first? You want to go first? You want her to go first? You're going to go first? All right. Where'd your net go? Now, here we go. Won't hurt you, I promise you. Look at that. Give him a round of applause. He's doing great. Don't clap for yourself. It makes a big mess. All right. Are you ready? You look so calm. Here we go. Oh, look at, you're gonna have to get you one of these. Look at that. Give her a round of applause. What is that? What are you doing? You're gonna have to get you one of these. Good job. Thank you very much. Have a seat. You did great. I'm gonna give you the opportunity to hold Rose. Now, if you'd like to hold her, put one hand out nice and flat for me. Now let her crawl in the palm of your hand.
This unique destination attracts numerous visitors each year due to its knack for mixing fun with education. Jungle Jim, who performs plenty of magic tricks, jokes, and puns, hosts live shows here daily. Although he always seems to have a trick up his sleeve, these shows provide a wonderful opportunity to get up close with many creatures of the rainforest. However, some are more popular than others.
I'd like to try another magic trick. Is that okay? I want everyone to watch nice and close for me. Are you watching close? I have a bottle. Try to stay away from the bottle. Good for you. Good for you. Let me try this one. Changed it into a container of potato chips. Ta-da! Where'd it go now, huh? Where? In here? Come here. She's helped me out before. I know she's gonna help me out. That's in it. It's potato chips. You sure eat potato chips, Bunny. It's a snake. This is a Sinaloan milk snake. What are you looking so nervous about? My hand's in the box. Hold that for me. This is a sugar glider. Sugar gliders come from New Guinea and northern Australia, all the way down the east coast of Australia to Tasmania.
As if this exciting attraction did not have enough, they've added a new addition to the zoo, the Aussie Walkabout. This 17,000 square foot expansion features Australian birds, wallabies, kangaroos, and a sheep station. Many of these animals you can feed by hand. Rainforest Adventures is home to literally hundreds of tropical animals, and once inside, you might feel like you're on an episode of Animal Planet. There are loads of exhibits here to keep you entertained no matter what type of animal you're interested in. Now that you've seen some of these marvelous creatures, you might want to take home a memento from your trip, like a zoo plush animal. Amazon Traders is the zoo gift shop and has a wide selection of products. You can find zoological-themed items from around the world, including many items handmade by native rainforest peoples. This well-organized and beautifully laid-out shop offers educational toys, clothing, and many souvenir items.
The Rainforest Adventure Discovery Zoo is entertaining, educational, and exciting. Make sure and add it to your local travelers list.